Welcome back, my arty friends. Today we're slowing everything down and stepping into a quiet moment of creativity. We'll explore an abstract watercolor negative painting. We're going to be using a background and we are going to be using silver foil to create this background. So I've got the KURETAKE paints today and I'm just adding it to that silver foil and using it for printmaking purposes. So this is your first step to prepare your surface ready to receive the paint marks that you're going to put on top. So I've put down the pink colour that I'm using here. So what I suggest is pick your favourite colours, and you can see here what a lovely texture that's made. I'm now adding a purpley colour and I'm adding that on top. Again, just printing over the top. I'm not washing the silver foil, I'm just adding the paint that's already on the background. So once all of that is done, we will need to make sure that our first layer is dry. So you can see here the lovely mark making that's made. Once the first layer dries, we start building the negative space. Instead of painting the shapes themselves, we paint around them, slowly carving out soft abstract forms with deeper tones. So I decided that we would do some leaf shapes, so I'm just painting those shapes in first. Each stroke reveals something new, something that wasn't there a moment ago, and this is the quiet magic of negative painting. The image emerges not from what you add, but from what you leave untouched. You can do this kind of painting for any image that you imagine, but all you've got to remember is that you're not actually painting the object itself, you're just painting around it. Now I've just marked straight onto the top, so I've painted my image. You may choose that you want to pencil something out first and then paint round that, and that is fine. That can help just get the picture down before you start that painting process on top. You can see the original pattern that we print maked with the silver foil coming through on those leaf shapes. I've now gone for a purple and I thought it'd be nice to layer on top. I thought that we hadn't got enough leaves, so I thought, well, let's add some more leaves into the space that I can see. So again, I'm drawing those out, going round the shapes that we've already got and making more shapes onto that green paint there. So this is a layering process and we'll have 2 layers of leaves in this painting. So filling in those gaps in between the leaves there, and now you can see the shape of that green, and it's still got a very faint mark of the printmaking that we did on the first bit of painting. So you can still see a bit of texture onto that painting. If you haven't got KURETAKE paints, any watercolor paints will do this. If you prefer to work in acrylics, again, acrylic paints will do this also. So you can do the silver foil technique and then you can paint your negative spaces onto a page with acrylic paints. It will work exactly the same way as with the watercolors. I just like the KURETAKE paints because they layer very well, but I do like other paints. I like Melange. I also have got some Winsor & Newton and some other brands that are not well-known brands that I sometimes use, but these seem to be my favourites at the moment. So when the watercolour has settled and dried, we need to enhance the piece with some mixed media. So I've grabbed a Posca pen and we are going to outline the shapes that we've already made. I just wanted to make them a little bit bolder. I felt as though the contrast between the green and the purple wasn't strong enough, so felt that if I outlined them with the purple, you can just see them a little bit better. And then I decided, well, I'd like the white in the background that's coming through the original leaf shapes. So I've grabbed the white Posca pen and I'm now outlining that purple. So still keeping the purple outline, but enhancing it with the white Posca pen there, just dragging that round there and joining up all the little sections and all the leaves. So the green leaves and also the negative leaves all joined up as though it's the one plant. So I hope you like this. If you like this, maybe you'll consider liking, subscribing, maybe you'll leave me a comment, or maybe you'll hype, and that would be great. I would love to hear from you, love to hear what your art story is and what you like doing. And also there is a members page and there's a join button below, and you can see, if you press that down, you'll be able to see what's on offer there, and you can see that there are supporters and super supporters, and being a super supporter means that you get videos first and also you get members only videos. So continuing with the outlining of this page, with abstract art there is no right or wrong here, just gentle decisions made slowly with intention, and you're sort of letting the painting happen, not making decisions until you're at the point of actually changing something. So I tend to start a picture, I might have a few ideas with some, no ideas with others, but I just want to see what happens, what comes out. So we are just continuing, and I decided that I would add some little dots into the green leaves so it mirrors what we've got with the negative painting, with the white, all the white that you can see. So I wanted to bring that into the green leaves, and I thought that would really complement. But before I did that, I did actually peel away the tape, and I did think to myself, oh, I'll leave it at that. But then when I stood back and looked at it again, I thought, oh, it's just missing something. And that's when I thought to myself, yeah, I think it's a little bit of white into those green leaf shapes here. So you can see where I'd sort of stopped here and thought, yep, that's it, I've finished. And sometimes this happens with me, I don't know about you. I'll step away, walk away, come back, and then look at a painting and think, oh, I just feel this, it's not quite right, it needs something else, and then I'll continue to add. So you can see the finished piece here, and I think it's worked really well, really enjoyable to do, and so easy, as you saw, really, really easy to do. So I hope you like it. Okay, well, thanks so much for watching. See you again soon. Bye.